Bonjour et bienvenue à Let's Learn French with Saroj. What is passé composé in French? Le passé composé means past tense. It is also called simple past or present perfect in English. Le passé composé is formed using the auxiliary verbs avoir or être followed by the past participle. That is, the participe passé of the main verb. The three ingredients to form le passé composé with auxiliary verb avoir are the subject, the auxiliary, and the past participle. So for verbs ending in er, the er is removed and e acute accent is added. For example, rester, rester. And for verbs ending in ir, the ir is removed and I is added. For example, finir, it's fini. And for verbs ending in re, the re is removed and u is added. For example, vendre, vendu. So here are some model sentences in passé composé with avoir as helping verb. J'ai mangé une glace. J'ai mangé une glace. So verb avoir in the present tense and verb manger, which means to eat, in the past participle. Paul a regardé la télé. Paul a regardé la télé. Verb avoir in the present tense, regarder, which means to watch, in the past participle. Nous avons acheté une voiture. Nous avons acheté une voiture. Same here. Avoir in the present tense, nous avons. Acheter means to buy, which is in past participle. So again, the three ingredients to form le passé composé with auxiliary verb être are the same. The subject, the auxiliary, and the past participle. So one point we need to bear in mind is that when conjugated with verb être, except for third person masculine singular, the past participle agrees with the subject and its spelling changes according to gender and number. Verbs which are conjugated with auxiliary être are the reflexive verbs, which we say it in French as les verbes pronominaux. Les verbes pronominaux. Now let's use one reflexive verb as an example, which is se laver. Se laver. Now here is a sentence in the present tense, and let us see how the same sentence can be changed into past tense, that is passé composé. Pierre se lave is in the present tense. Pierre s'est lavé is in the past tense, that is passé composé. Now here the verb être is used as auxiliary in the present tense between the reflexive pronoun and the past participle. Now I think you may know why there is an S apostrophe instead of SE, because the verb following begins with a vowel. Now let's have a look at the second sentence. Elle se lave. Elle se lave. Past tense is elles se sont lavées. Elles se sont lavées. So the past participle need to agree with the subject here. Since the subject is feminine plural, we need to add another E and an S at the end for the past participle. Now the third sentence, je me lave, je me lave, je me suis lavé, je me suis lavé. So the je can be feminine or it can be masculine. So if it is masculine, you just have one E with an acute accent, and if it is feminine, you add another E. Il se lave, il se lave, ils se sont lavés, ils se sont lavés, because the subject is masculine, plural, you have an E with an acute accent and an S. Nous nous lavons, nous nous lavons. Nous nous sommes lavés. Nous nous sommes lavés. So it depends. If the nous is feminine, then you add an E and an S. Marie se lave. Marie se lave. Marie s'est lavée. Marie is feminine, so you add an E at the end for the past participle. Another group of verbs using verb être in the past tense are devenir, revenir, monter, rester, sortir, passer, venir, aller, naître, descendre, entrer, rentrer, tomber, retourner, arriver, mourir, and partir. So to remember these verbs easily, you may use this acronym. Dr. Mrs. P. van der Tromp. So let's have a look at some sample sentences where verb être is being used as auxiliary. Je suis allé. Je suis allé. Where verb être in the present tense and verb aller, which means to go, in the past participle. Elle est arrivée. Elle est arrivée. Verb être in the present tense. Aller. Arriver, which means to arrive, in the past participle. Nous sommes entrés. Nous sommes entrés. Again, verb être in the present tense. Nous sommes entrés, which means to enter, in the past participle. Though the following 6 verbs from Dr. Mrs. P. van der Tromp group are conjugated with auxiliary être, they use auxiliary avoir when followed by a direct object without preposition between the past participle and the noun. So the 6 verbs from this group are descendre, monter, retourner, rentrer, sortir, and passer. Now let's have a look at these sentences for example and see how the auxiliary changes between être and avoir. Il est retourné en Grande-Bretagne avec sa famille. Il est retourné en Grande-Bretagne avec sa famille. So here the helping verb is verb être as usual. Let's have a look at the second sentence. Elle a retourné la veste à son ami. Elle a retourné la veste à son ami. Here, the helping verb has been changed into avoir because the past participle retourner is followed by a direct object which is the noun, la veste. Now let's have a look at the third sentence. Elle est retournée à la maison pour décéder. Elle est retournée à la maison pour décéder. So again, the helping verb être is used because there is a preposition between the past participle retourner and the direct object or the noun la maison. So to summarize what we have seen so far in just one table, auxiliary être in the present tense plus past participle. Marie est allée au marché ce matin. Marie est allée au marché ce matin. Les verbes pronominaux. Dr. Mrs. P want to trompe group of verbs. Auxiliary avoir, the present tense. Past participle. Il a vendu sa voiture. Il a vendu sa voiture. Nous avons choisi un livre. Nous avons choisi un livre. Tu as écouté de la musique. Tu as écouté de la musique. So all other verbs. J'ai monté les valises facilement. J'ai monté les valises facilement. So when there is a direct object and complément d'objet direct, which is a noun and when there is no preposition between monter and les valises. The 6 verbs are descendre, monter, retourner, rentrer, sortir, and passer. We have now come to the end of the session. See you in another video. Till then, merci et au revoir.